Hello everybody, this is TV back again with another video. This time my WWE NXT Takeover Rival review, and it's one of those pay-per-views that comes up every couple of months for NXT. This is in fact 2 exact months after NXT Takeover or Revolution. You can go check out my review of that. That was a great one back in November, the debut of Kevin Owens, and when Sami Zayn won his NXT Championship. As you can see from that picture there, sadly he has lost it to Kevin Owens, his rival and long-time friend from the past. I mean, it gives it the names to this pay-per-view, Rival. Yes, this one was filled with great content. I actually think I prefer this over Revolution. It just gets better and better. That's what Corey Graves said, and I agree with him completely, 100%. Yeah, just the pay-per-views and everything is just updating and getting better and better for NXT. These storylines are developing, getting more interesting, and again, these were great matches. I think this is probably just as good as the Royal Rumble. Probably not better, but come on, this is Rival, and I can't even fathom. It's a great. Well, it's just great. It was a great pay-per-view, and I really liked it. Okay, so I guess we go in and talk about this pay-per-view right now. We can make sure you're going to go and share, comment, give your opinions on this show and everything else, obviously, and subscribe to my channel, like this video, and do everything you can to support me and give me ideas on future videos so that I can help you be more entertained and give you the content you want. Of course, I'm going to keep up with these NXT reviews and maybe Raw reviews coming next week or so, and podcast, of course, probably going to be up tomorrow on Friday. Right, okay, so yeah, let's go in and talk about the pay-per-view, and I'll give you my opinion on the whole thing and each match individually as well. Alright, okay. So our first match of the night was Hideo Itami versus Tyler Breeze. This match was confirmed beforehand. I was watching a little bit of the pre-show here, the kickoff, sorry, as I like to call it, on NXT, live from Full Sail University in Florida, of course, as always. And this match was confirmed by William Regal just moments before the pay-per-view began. Of course, the usual kickoff show with the usual Tensai. Of course, Renee Young and Corey Graves, Byron Saxton all did their opinions on what was going to happen. They all gave us there's a lot of cool video packages, of course, for the nice events, but this one was the one I was not expecting to happen, really. There's a little pre-backstage video where Tyler Breeze attacked Hideo Itami. Obviously, Tyler Breeze was watching on for that tournament and sought after Hideo Itami, and of course this led to this quick storyline match here, and well, let me talk about this one. Hideo Itami was really amazing, so was Tyler Breeze, but again, I think Hideo Itami was stronger in this match, really, in my opinion. Itami pinned Breeze after a running kick and won. Yeah. There was 2 great sort of what can I say, lighter fighters who definitely could take it off the ground, and it was quite fast paced and get us right into the pay-per-view. So there you go, Hideo Itami looked really happy after that win. And yeah, this pay-per-view did look really good because I watched half of it on a projector, and yeah, it was really big and good quality, and oh my god, it was like watching a cinema. Really was amazing. Yes, that looked amazing on that projector, and it was actually a really nice match to start us off. Our second match was between Bull Dempsey and Baron Corbin. I've talked about these guys before. Wow, what a specimen Baron Corbin is, especially. Bull Dempsey, yet to really prove himself as my favourite. I think Baron Corbin definitely my favourite in this feud. Again, two pretty good people. I've heard like Baron Corbin being a bit more mysterious, really, than me. Obviously, Baron Corbin hasn't lost a match yet, and this match the history is that Bull Dempsey stopped. Sorry, he has. The match that he lost was when Bull Dempsey interfered. The referee didn't see it, and when Baron Corbin got back in the ring after being attacked by Bull Dempsey, he was defeated by Adrian Neville, which knocked him out of that tournament for the number 1 contendership, which actually culminates tonight, which I'll talk about in a minute or so, a few moments. Alright, so Baron Corbin actually ends up defeating Bull Dempsey. Well, it's quite a quick match. I mean, Bull Dempsey sort of dominates in this one. Very surprising there. I liked the first few minutes, and then we got into the Corbin countered a chair shot attempt into the end of days for the win. Wow. It wasn't even into full throttle yet. I think Bull Dempsey yet to sort of start off. He just sort of underestimated what Baron Corbin can do, really, and it's kind of amazing. They've had already 3 matches, and Bull Dempsey was just dominated, really. Dominated on the final few moments there. Into end of days, Baron Corbin got right off his feet. He was about to hit him with a chair. About to hit Corbin with a chair, but it didn't actually happen. So there was no extremeness in the match, which is my own little disappointment. If there was a bit more of that, that'd be cool. But Baron Corbin just was made to look dominant in this, really, and you could definitely tell that was happening. So of course, Baron Corbin ends up with another win there in his bag of wins that he picks out his bag, and the feud develops from there. The third match of the night was an NXT Tag Team Championship match. As I talked about this before, I guessed that the Lucha Dragons would win back their championships against Blake and Murphy. That did not end up happening, actually. Anyway, what happened was, I think it was actually a really, really good match. One of my favourite matches of the night, and it ended up being, it was a really, really nice match. It was fast paced. I think both the teams upped their paces. I was definitely surprised at Blake and Murphy, even though I thought they would retain. They didn't. They did. No, I thought they would lose. I don't know why I thought that, but it was weird. But they definitely upped their game here tonight, and they won, and they looked really, really strong. They worked very well as a team. They used a few little maneuvers there, here and there. The Lucha Dragons, of course, were very fast-paced. Used maneuvers themselves. Very good tag team match. One of my favourite ones of the year so far. And of course, I probably prefer this over a few of those tag team matches that we got in Royal Rumble. So that just gives me a little, comparison there. Oh my god! So Blake and Murphy going forward as the champions. It was pretty good there, and now I'm just like, yes, we have a retaining champions here. It looked like people I could cheer for, and they just really likable people. They seem like really likable people that I could go, I really think I'm cheering for these guys, and in the future in NXT there would be guys I look for and really enjoy watching. And of course they're all of those things. And they're nice as well, and they're cool, and they're pretty awesome guys. So into our next match, which was the NXT it was the number one contenders tournament final, which is between Adrian Neville and Finn Balor. Of course, I've been talking about this whole thing, going through each match individually. For all of the number one contenders matches, I've been going over the past few weeks on NXT. I mean, William Regal confirmed this whole tournament to begin, and we've narrowed down to Finn Balor and Adrian Neville. Again, I still video package before this all occurred, of course. And here we are, Adrian Neville, Finn Balor, two of my favourites all the way through NXT. Adrian Neville just really, really good in the ring. Obviously, he's got the red arrow as his finisher, a high-flying machine. Really, he's also been the NXT champion for a very long time, and he's looking to get back on the stage with, Sami Zayn, if we see that. But Finn Balor is also great, and I even prefer him. This guy, I like his character. He's quite quiet, mystique. He's got a bit of mystique there. I love his video packages. He's got that personality of a warrior type. I don't know, he's just something in him that really makes you, even though bar his even amazing in-ring skills, I don't know, I just think this guy is a total package for me. Finn Balor defeats Adrian Neville. Oh my god, I cheered for this one after it was over. It was very close towards the end. Two equally matched wrestlers, and I said their ring styles do mirror each other quite a lot. And of course, it was just pretty intense over the past 2 minutes, the last 5 minutes or so. A lot of easy, close pin attempts, as you'd expect. Red arrow from Adrian Neville into knees of Finn Balor, and of course, Finn Balor ends it all with that smashing Adrian Neville down and hitting the Cabra, whatever it was the double foot stomp, whatever he likes to call it now. He did it. I'm so happy for him. He's a number one contender for that NXT championship. My God. So it was pretty exciting now, because Balor is basically nearly at the top of NXT. He could be in a main event in the space of how long. I've been covering all his time in NXT from when he got here, and now I'm just so proud of him, really, to get this far. I've seen him all the way back in Japan. I mean, he's pretty much mirrored Adrian Neville's career, but again, he's just turned out to be dominant tonight, and he did it. A top rope double stomp onto Neville. As I said, just a great in-ring personality, as well as that. Outside the ring, he's just got a mysterious, total package character, and of course, the crowd were all there as well, which is nice to see. They're always behind him here in Florida. And the exciting thing is, do we know who's facing him? Who's going to be the number one contender champion? Who's going to be the current holder? We don't know, because the match is on tonight. Obviously between Owens and Zayn, which I will get to, of course, after this next match. So yeah, guys, going into the future, Finn Balor, I'll talk about him at the end of this review. But anyway, let's go over to the Divas match, the women's match, whatever you call it. It was the Fatal 4-Way for the NXT Women's Championship, currently held by Charlotte as of this recording. As of this before this match began. Sasha Banks, Becky Lynch, and Bayley were also in this match, and I sort of guessed Bayley. But again, I've obviously changed that decision as I got into this match. It got very, very good. I think it was a great match. Very short and sweet. I think it was... Well, actually, no. I think it was a great match. I think it was a great, memorable ending. But the rest of it seemed... a bit of lackluster wrestling from the likes of Becky Lynch. I think she was just wasn't on par tonight, really. Or Bayley, she was good. But I didn't think there was really major proper wrestling here tonight in this 4-way. It was more just moves, and that's all, really. Less of the wrestling, more whatever. But again, apart from that, it was really exciting, and I enjoyed it. And it just added to the enjoyment factor of this takeover, making it better than whatever the last one. Our Evolution, Rival. Of course, I predicted that Bayley would defend, but again, things change. Bayley hit a second top rope Bayley to belly on Charlotte and went for the pin, but Sasha pulled her off. Sasha locked in a crossface on Charlotte, Sasha Banks, who refused to tap. Ultimately, Sasha just turned her crossface into a crucifix pin to win and become the NXT Women's Champion. Yes, oh my God, we have a new Women's Champion. A big upset for Charlotte, but I was really happy for her. Sasha, she's pretty happy with that, and she maintains her character really there, and stays as the whatever heelish person. But again, she does it, and she nailed it really there on the pin against Charlotte, and she worked hard for it, and you could tell there. And of course, she worked really well in this one. She was a lot of, oh my God, I can't even say this. She did use a lot of tactics really here, and she was the cleverest one in this match. Charlotte wasn't up to par, Becky Lynch wasn't up to par, Bayley was really good, but again, Bayley was the only one who was really properly wrestling. The others were involved. They were all attacking Charlotte, of course. Becky Lynch was just trumped by by Sasha Banks' in-ring skills, and she worked so well in Fatal 4-Way. She just dominated and knew how to wrestle, and knew how to get out of the way for the others, and use really Becky Lynch to be like a human dummy for her to get attacked, to get Becky Lynch attacks, to get out of moves and whatever. And she worked really well, and it was just a great night for her. And of course, she ends up as the NXT Women's Champion at the end of the night. Well done to her. It was very good, and well worth the title change. Really made this night very memorable. What else can I say? other than that, she's at the top of NXT Women's Division, and good on her, because I really wasn't expecting it until this match got underway, and I could see her in the ring, and she was just there. I mean, she's been built up a lot, and I don't know why I didn't not expect her. I mean, she's just the one, really, in the women's division. I mean, there's just you can just see her put together as the greatest of the women's division, really. I mean, she just seems to have the crowd behind her. Well, yeah, she's got a lot of fans, I guess. And yeah, she's got the in-ring skills, she got the mic skills, she's got everything, she got the look, she's got presence, and you know, you can't take it away from her. And as champion, I hope she continues on whatever she's doing it well. Right, now to the main event. That's what we've got to get to here on NXT Takeover Rival. Of course, you've all been waiting for it. Built for over a month, I guess. Well, whatever time that thing was agreed on, it was like 3 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago. Whatever it was of course William Regal with this contract signing between Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. Originally agreed to be a non-title match, but Sami Zayn was forced really into this position by Kevin Owens, who basically refused to sign the contract unless it was turned into that NXT Championship match, which it was. And of course, Sami Zayn wanted to get his hands on Kevin Owens. In my opinion, one of the greatest NXT Championship matches I've ever seen. I mean, it was just worked so well between Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, mainly because these guys just have known each other for so long, 15 years, whatever, and they had such good chemistry tonight. They worked so well together, and it just showed completely here tonight. A really great match. I mean, oh my god. If you've seen any matches, this one was just on top of them all, really, for me. Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn. Okay, so let's go through what happened in this match, really. Obviously, Sami Zayn coming in as the NXT champion. Kevin Owens, right, we start off, he sort of sneaks out, starting off a heelish. Sami Zayn goes in, does the dive on top of him. He starts off eager, but Kevin Owens puts him in those holes, controlling the pace, really, of this match. Headlocks and whatnot, for all those typical wrestling things that he likes to do. And of course, Sami Zayn and everyone else really surprised by how Kevin Owens is working so hard here. Yeah, Kevin Owens just goes on from there. I mean, there is a bit more of a one-on-one rivalry going on after that, and of course this is where the match really gets good. Kevin Owens actually goes for a few attempts at cool moves, but of course Sami Zayn is powering out and getting more and more into it. Sami Zayn, going for a few high spots, which really do affect the pace of the match. He sort of picks up the pace, really, and we get into the good stuff of the match. Yeah, it continues on like this throughout the match, and then of course we get to where Kevin Owens hits a big powerbomb, and it's all in his favour. He hits more of these, and what ends up happening? Well, he walks out as the NXT champion. I'm just going to walk you through what happened here, basically, in the match. Owens repeatedly powerbombed Zayn, causing doctors to check on Zayn. Owen was relentless, repeatedly powerbombing Zayn until the referee stopped the match and awarded the NXT championship. Title change by TKO. You can see the crowd; they were completely shocked. I was completely shocked when I was watching this. I was just crazily surprised, completely disappointed in Sami Zayn, and another surprise championship change in the night. Talking about the other one, which is of course the Fatal 4-Way for the NXT Women's Championship. We got two major title changes here, and really surprising. Oh my god, you can see the crowd's face. It was like the Undertaker lost all over again, really. If you just compare it to something else, maybe not to that scale, but it was definitely something to be monumental in the whole history of NXT. There's two friends who walked into this as pure enemies after 2 months they had turned to this sort of enemy state, and of course Sami Zayn came back from injury. He was building himself up again. We could see the promos, we could see Sami Zayn going in for his second title defense, and of course, no, his first title defense, and he's gone. defeated by TKO. I mean, the referees were coming in here. You could tell that Kevin Owens was not laying down, and Sami Zayn was not getting up, really. The referees came in. It was over. They declared it. It's over. I was like, what was happening now? Well, yeah, the bell rung. There you go. Kevin Owens with a big grin on his face every time he smashed Sami Zayn. Every time he did a move on Sami Zayn, there was a grin on his face. And there you go at the end of the match. Finally, the title was brought in by referee, given to Kevin Owens. All the medics went down on Sami Zayn. There he is holding the title up. His music comes on. You knew it was official. And then at the bottom of the screen, new NXT champion. It is Kevin Owens. Wow, wow, wow. You just don't see like something like this every day or in every pay-per-view on NXT, really. Very monumental, as I said. My favourite pay-per-view so far that they've done, really. Wow. Again, you do not see like this. And we're going to see major stuff happening, of course. And yeah, that's it for all the show, the matches and everything that happened, really, on NXT TakeOver. One more thing to note, of course, being Solomon Crow, who I talked about a few times. A glitch appeared, and yeah, the commentators were clues what was happening. And this happened, really, during the Hideo Itami match, I think. And of course, what happens? Tyler Breeze match, yeah, and Hideo Itami. It says TakeOver will not be over next week. Doing the promo for him, and it was a little weird voice. And of course, really excited for that. Solomon Crow debuting next week, I'm guessing, and TakeOver will not be over. So he's going to take over, really, or that is what it claims. So Solomon Crow, that's what we're looking forward to next week, next Wednesday, I guess. Yeah, right. Okay, so yeah. Kevin Owens walks out as champion. Really, really, really disappointing on Sami Zayn's part. But I'm excited, man, because it's a new guy. And Sami Zayn has just more reason to turn heelish, sort of. You can see this coming out of him. My favourite match of the night being this one, of course. Or my biggest surprise match was this one, because, it possessed so much power on Kevin Owens' part, mirroring Brock Lesnar, sort of. Kevin Owens just has a unique style that is so presentable in all of NXT, and yeah, he just works so well. Sami Zayn, yeah, he didn't have it tonight, unfortunately for him, but he did have some great moves. And you gotta give it to him. He tried his best as he could on that night. But again, he just looked lifeless at the end, and it was so surprising for him to lose there. Obviously, my favorite moment was Finn Balor winning the number one contenders tournament. So that means he's facing Kevin Owens, Finn Balor, and Kevin Owens. When is this happening? I'm not sure. But Finn Balor is sure to be making some more cool promos. I love those promos from Finn Balor personally, and if we have more of those, that's going to be great. I think that he can work so much better here, so much more he can do, and NXT, and he can just dominate, really. And we've got Solomon Crow coming in. We've got a lot of new stars here. This year, 2015, is the year of NXT, really, for me, in my opinion. We got TakeOver Rival here, guys. Wow, wow, wow. This show is getting I've really had no problems with this, so I'm going to give it a 9.5 out of 10. How about that? Right. Yeah, so it was just that good. Maybe the women's match could have been a little better, but of course I love the ending of that match. And again, I think I prefer this over Royal Rumble. I know, it's weird. I prefer the Royal Rumble. Even everything that happened here, which is great stuff. And so I give it a 9.5 out of 10. I will give it a 10, but again, there was that little Divas thing there that I could faulted it on, and you really can't give anything a 10 out of 10, because something better will come along, and you're gonna, if I really, really enjoyed it, I'll give it a 10 out of 10. So this is it. I'll watch it on the network. It was great, yeah. NXT TakeOver Rival. Yes, and it definitely explained what was happening on the show. Rivals. There was a lot of rivals here, and it definitely showed in the wrestling and the chemistry and everything that happened, the moves, the finishes, and of course, the title changes. And Kevin Owens versus Finn Balor coming soon. Wow, oh wow, what a match that will be. That is really what you think of coming out of this. Kevin Owens standing tall, and you can see in that picture there, with that title in his hand. My God. Thank you guys for watching. This has been TV1. Make sure to share, like, comment, and favorite below this video, and subscribe, of course. Do everything below and on my channel, and discuss what I should be doing next, whatever you want to see, and of course your opinion on NXT Takeover Arrival. Thank you guys for watching so much. Please enjoy everything I produce and all the WWE content you get to watch. I'll be coming soon with my next video, very soon indeed. And of course, check out my other videos on my channel. Thank you guys so much. And well, see you all next time in my next NXT review. If you like my NXT reviews or whatever video come up next. See you guys next time.